In a tranquil little pond, three close friends, two swans and a turtle, lived together in happiness, filled with laughter and serenity. However, one year, disaster struck. A severe and prolonged drought swept across the land. The rains vanished, the sun scorched, and the water level in the pond began to drop alarmingly. The pond gradually dried up, revealing cracks in the muddy bottom. Fish died en masse from a lack of water and living space. The once joyful atmosphere was now submerged in anxiety and despair. All three realized that if they stayed, death was only a matter of time. In this dire situation, the two swans had the advantage of wings to find a path to survival, but the poor turtle, with its heavy shell and slow body, could only helplessly watch its friends and its own fate, feeling as if it had been sentenced to death. The contrast in their abilities highlighted the impending tragedy, leading to a bold yet risky rescue plan. The second point of the story addresses the core issue when circumstances become critical, the inequality in survival capability. When the two swans recognize the mortal danger of the drying pond, their instinct and natural advantage immediately suggest an escape route. Their broad wings could carry them to a safe body of water. Meanwhile, the turtle, their dear friend, was completely helpless. Its body, with the heavy shell and slow feet, was a curse in this situation, turning the journey of migration into an impossibility. That moment exposed a harsh truth. Sharing the same circumstance, yet each one's fate differed due to inherent abilities. The turtle's despair was not just a fear of death, but also the feeling of being abandoned, trapped within its own limitations. It looked up at the free sky where its friends were about to soar, then looked down at the muddy puddle gradually becoming its grave, a painfully poignant contrast. The problem was not merely the lack of water, but a hopeless dead end, raising the question of friendship and compassion. Would those with an advantage be willing to sacrifice or take risks to save the weaker one? Fortunately, the genuine friendship and compassion of the swans did not let that happen, and it was from this seemingly insoluble problem that a creative and risky solution was kindled. Seeing their turtle friend suffering from the hopeless situation, the compassion and genuine friendship within the two swans prevailed. Instead of flying away alone, they thought together to find a creative and daring solution. They proposed a bold plan, using a long stick as a means of transport. The turtle would bite down tightly onto the middle of the stick with its mouth, while each swan would use its beak to lift one end of the stick, cooperating to fly to the new pond. The prerequisite for this plan's success, and also the life or death command, was emphasized by the two swans of the turtle. No matter what happens, you must absolutely not open your mouth. The turtle's entire life now depended on the strength of its bite, and its own virtues of patience and discipline. This solution was a fragile balance between hope and risk, requiring absolute trust from the turtle and precise coordination from the swan friends. In a desperate situation, it was friendship and wisdom that created a unique chance for survival. During the flight over a village, the strange action of the three friends immediately attracted attention. The villagers pointed, laughed, talked, and exclaimed in amazement, "Look, a flying turtle!" Or, "Has it grown wings too?" Those comments, originally just curiosity or teasing, hit the turtle's fatal weakness, its pride and competitiveness. Instead of continuing to remain silent and focus on its own safety as instructed, the turtle felt provoked. It could not suppress a naive sense of pride and the desire for recognition. In that ill-considered moment, it forgot the life or death command, opening its mouth intended to shout out to prove itself or retort. That action was a complete breakdown of discipline. Immediately, it lost its only support, falling straight to the ground from a height. That catastrophic fall was the inevitable outcome for an action governed by ego and distraction. The key lesson from this story extends beyond the image of the turtle. It teaches us that on any new journey or challenging goal, you will certainly face doubt, mockery, or external commentary. That is completely normal. The lesson is not to avoid them, but how you react. The temptation to speak up to explain, defend yourself, or prove them wrong can be a deadly trap, like the turtle opening its mouth. It causes you to become distracted, losing focus and precious energy from your main objective. Success often belongs to those who know how to persevere, trust their own process, and hold on tightly to the stick of their original plan, despite all the noise around them. Stand firm and keep moving forward.